If you marry a woman whose mother is still in the marriage till her marriage, as a man, there is a way of living and handling that woman. If you marry a woman whose mother along the way left the marriage, there is a way of handling or living with that woman. If you marry a woman whose mother has never been in marriage or stayed with the husband at least 15 or some years before the daughter married, there is a way of handling that woman. Okay, I would like to give some brief explanation to these points. I know I can't say everything, but I will try to summarize it. All right, first one was marrying a woman whose mother is still in the marriage till her marriage. It being that once the mother is able to stay in the marriage with her husband till that time of the daughter's marriage, it is not easy. They might have gone through challenges and tried to solve them. If they were not solving their problems, she wouldn't have been with the man. And so, with that, to have a successful woman or marriage, your wife's mother play a very important role because she has had experience. So she might always sit down with the daughter or talk to the daughter. See, staying with a man, this how you do it. Which does this how you do it. This how you do it. Because she has maybe she has done mistakes, and those mistakes has been rectified and solved. So she now knows what is the best. Initially, she didn't know. Now she will not like the daughter to go and repeat same. So the mistake she did and got answer, solution to it, is the solution she will give to the daughter. And when the daughter sends that to the marriage, then it means that she starts with the right thing, not like the mother. And credit will be given to the mother. To me, as a man, living with a woman who is doing what I need, I give credit to the mother first because she has been advising her, telling her what to do, correcting her because my wife never been in marriage before. This is the first time. So if she's doing the right thing, I should know where those training or those things are coming from. What led her to do that, and who is responsible is the mother. Likewise, if she's doing things that I am not, as a man, you are not happy, you should know you have to also blame the mother in a way. Though we are human and everyone is responsible of his life or her life. And so, but there's some ingredient that is coming from the mother of your wife that will determine whether you have a positive and a better marriage or a struggle one. All right, that's just a summary of it. The reason I said so, the number one being marrying a woman whose mother is still in the marriage. Okay, marrying a woman whose mother along the line left the marriage. Yes, this is also to say that the woman who left the marriage, it means that she has left with unsolved issues. The mistake she has made or the husband did, they were unable to solve them. So she might not know then what is now going to be the right thing. So she left with it. If she were to comport herself, she might have been able to get solutions. So by once she didn't do that, well, as the daughter is going to marry, she don't know what to tell her. Even if she tells her, it might be the negative ones. Oh, because men, that's how they are. This one the man did. This one your father did to me and I left. So if the daughter goes and the husband did almost similar or the same, the only advice she will give to the daughter is quit, leave the marriage. Because the same thing she did, unless the daughter or your wife understands that her life is in her own hand and she has to also play a role to maintain the marriage, fine. But if she's the type who takes the mother's advice 100% with regards to marriage or in terms of marriage, and the mother is giving this kind of advices, what do you think it will happen in the marriage? That is a summary of that point too as well. Thank you very much. And the last one being marrying a woman whose mother has never been in marriage. In fact, that one is very dangerous. And if it is dangerous, it can only be positive. There will be positivity and happiness in the marriage if the woman, your wife, also understands that her life is in her own hand. Because the mother not being in marriage, though she has stayed with a man before, because if without staying with a man, how do you get a daughter? So if she has not stayed in the man, it means that anything that happens, she never tries to solve it. Anything she does, anything that happens in the marriage, she never tries to solve it. So she never get a solution to any challenge that she can give to the daughter. That when it happens this way, this is how you handle it. When it happens this way, this is how you handle it. Because when it happens, she was not able to handle it. So she might not know the solution. And all that. Anything small, they think you are maltreating the daughter. Then the advice is that quit, do that, do this, force your husband to be like this, do that. And when it happens that, in fact, it will lead to distractions in the marriage. All right, I'm saying this also in the vice versa, and the vice versa. So let me just summarize that, because though I've already said in the vice versa, but let me summarize it. Also, as a woman marrying a man whose father is still with the mother till the son marry, is the vice versa of the first point of marrying a woman whose mother is still in the marriage. All right. Also, marrying a man whose father along the way also left the marriage. This is also a vice versa to the first one relating to the woman's mother, the second point. All right. And lastly, marrying a man whose father has never been in marriage. In fact, any small thing, the father will say, "Oh, leave this daughter, leave this woman, leave her," and she's that, which is not the best. And if we, the youth, in fact, the world has changed. That's the final advice I have, a little advice I have. We, the youth, it is not everything that we take from our parents. When you take it, evaluate it. Will it help you in this era? If yes, use it. If no, leave it. Don't say because it's coming from a mother or it's coming from a father. No. If we are doing that, these marriages are going to continue failing because at their time, it's not the same today. Now, you as a man, have your room. Let your TV goes off, or if your TV spoil, let the TV be there with without repaired, and your woman will stay there for 3 months. You can see the reactions. But by then, our mother's time, our father's time, was this there? So all these things were not something that irritate them or has something to affect or something wrong that they might face in the marriage. And a lot of examples are there. So the short of it is that we have to look at the situation we have found ourselves in, because what is in the world now is different from what was or it was in the past 20, 30 years. So our marriages to succeed, it lies on we ourselves. For instance, my wife and myself, if our marriage will succeed, it is going to be solely on us, not my parents, not my wife's parents. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful that you have listened. Also, you can add your opinion under the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Until next time, we'll meet.